Hello and welcome back to the Lime Tree Sessions podcast with me, Jack Milcrease.
Scott Charlton.
And today we're joined by Joe Ramsey.
Woo! Yoko, isn't she? Yoko and I. Isn't she so annoying in it when
She's
John's
so
trying,
annoying, full stop.
John walks in and he's trying to write and she's like and she's just like, remember the bit where she gets the mic? She is. I wasn't expecting that, but I heard it. Yeah. But you know the bit where there's a bit in the documentary, I don't know, some hours in, cause it's like 6 hours, 7 hours long, isn't it? Footage. But he's recording a song and got some kind of idea, and Yoko just grabs the mic and goes,
Is that where? Is it Mary or Stella?
I think we can clip this up for the intro, don't we?
Is it?
Hello.
How are we doing, Joe?
All right, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. It's nice to meet you. We haven't formally met before, but
I was trying to recognise where I know you from,
Yeah.
but that turned into something.
I'm on one of those orange websites.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, okay. You know the website that's like orange and it's got hub in the title.
Oh, one of them.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is then.
Maybe.
Yeah, B&Q
I
Hub.
won't disclose anymore.
That was terrible. But yes,
That's a niche.
well, I know.
It's a great start, that, isn't it?
That's a great
If you like wood.
Oh no, and screwing.
Moving on.
Anyway, welcome to the podcast, mate.
Thank you very much.
As you've already found out, there's no rules. You can just say whatever you want.
Pretty much, yeah.
We're going to be talking all about your music and everything else a little bit later on. But at the start of the podcast, we always talk about what we've been up to this week. Do you know where you were?
No.
Oh, I know where you were.
Friday I had a day off.
Oh, well, you did, yes.
We
You
all did.
We all did. Well, I didn't. I was...
Oh, you
Should
were during the
we
day.
come back to that?
All right, okay.
But Saturday,
Saturday
we were
You were in Berwick.
Yes, we were in
in
Berwick.
Yes, we were playing Holiday Park.
Aye.
Oh, very nice.
One of the havens. And then yesterday we were in Hartlepool
Yes.
at
The Ye Olde
Olde Social Club.
Yeah,
So
it was
for a gig or?
Yeah,
gig,
for a
aye.
gig.
Who
yeah.
did you say?
We're in a covers band called the Preamps. Do
Oh,
60s
very nice.
Covers,
Yeah.
So.
Oh, wicked.
So-
Because I saw Marketplace. Do you know Marketplace? Hartlepool band. They
Oh,
played.
no,
I think they
no.
played Sunday or Saturday night. I thought you might have been going to that.
Oh, no.
Aye.
That's what
Cool.
we've been up to.
Very nice.
Not doing anything during the week?
No. Can't do anything.
Boring bastards.
Yeah.
I can't do anything during the week.
Nah.
I was at Stack Wednesday, as always. And then on Friday, I played the Hard Rock in Newcastle, and Used To came, which was
Did.
lovely.
We did,
And then we
aye.
went to go and see Moonwax afterwards, which was
did.
fucking mint.
Nice. I've seen them a few times.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Let's Caper, the festival was called.
It was in the
Oh, I
Baltic.
saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Sarah? Who else played? There's
Connie
a few
Dixon
people.
played.
Connie Dixon played.
CC.
CC played. Yeah, I saw that on some
Yeah.
people's stories and
Good
that.
night.
Yeah.
It was class, actually.
Mint weather as well, innit? So it makes it
Oh,
better.
aye,
doesn't
but it was like indoor-outdoor, wasn't it? It was
It
like
was
they had
Oh, was it?
Downstairs, bit at the Baltic, like the bit out the front.
I've only been once, I think, but yeah, I
First
can
time
kind of
we've been
remember it. Yeah, dead nice location as well, innit?
Yeah,
it's
it's
lovely.
lovely.
It's where they have all
Lovely
the
spot.
weddings in that like upper
right, I
bit.
see.
So, but it's
Nice.
class.
It's
And
good
then,
night. Me and Scott got home eventually.
We did.
and I'm really annoyed at you, you know. I'm really, genuinely, I can't believe
What
this.
time did we get home?
It's about 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
2
I said I would
From
take you.
Baltic?
You did.
Yeah.
You did
How did you manage
they
that?
walked
What time does it shut?
The gig finished at 11:45.
I was
So
going
the
to say,
buses were
that's not
finished.
too bad yet.
The metros were off.
Need
So
buses.
Was this a Sunday?
No, Friday.
Friday.
I'd like to point out, I said I would take them home.
You did say
Oh, you
you'd
did.
take
Right.
us home, but we didn't want to burden you with that. So me and Scott walked for a bit.
But
and
you
then-
could have died.
How
And
long's a
then-
bit?
Oh, we
Tiny while.
top end from town to
An hour.
the top end of Gosforth High Street,
Oh, that's quite a long way, isn't it?
which is quite a long way. And
Yeah.
then we
Wasn't that
rented a scooter between us, didn't we?
One of those new
No, I'm
ones,
scared of them,
scooters.
me. I'm scared.
So
What, the orange
I-
ones?
Scott
The
drove
orange
and I
ones?
hugged on.
Link there.
What?
I think I missed that.
I missed that.
Oh, you said the scooter. You said I said the orange ones, and
Oh,
The orange ones.
Yeah, we weren't doing that on the scooter.
No.
I'd
No.
like
Oh,
that
okay.
to clear that up.
Although you were
Although
behind
I
him.
was behind him, hugging him
you
very
were.
tightly.
I was going to say similar positions.
We had a Titanic moment.
Well,
on the
we
scooter.
could insert a picture.
I'll insert a picture.
We'll insert the picture here.
You were inserting someone else by the looks of things.
Aye,
In that picture, it does look a bit weird, but we got home
we
eventually.
did. And then we
Next time, please just let us just take you home, Mike. Because
Nah.
I was actually really annoyed.
We're
I have to
gonna
admit.
both rent them next time.
I know we're
Just
saying
from,
next time we all go out, we'll all get scooters back.
we're just gonna rent them from town from the get go and just because it's like
How fast do they go? Those scooters?
pretty fast. It was
Well,
quite fast with us two on
Two
it.
of one, it did 15, 16 kilometres an hour.
Oh, that's quite fast.
Was
So
it
isn't
quite
with one,
fun?
it'll probably get it like 20 odd.
it? God,
It was pretty fun.
I'm scared of him, me.
And it's only like 18 pence a minute.
It only cost us like £3 odd to get.
Bargain.
Aye. I'm sorry.
I'm glad you had a good time.
It was.
Sorry.
Where I was like fucking worried sick.
Oh, Jack, that's really nice of you.
It was like
I
a
know.
dad waiting for us to get
Definitely.
home. Are you home yet? And
I
no,
know.
we were outside of a church.
I even said, like, did you just get home all right? And then I just saw a picture of you, like,
Oh, it's like
Insert picture
I
here.
know it's another photo.
Yes.
2 hours is a long time though when you don't hear from them. You just think what they're doing.
Hello, sorry,
I know.
Jack. We should keep you updated.
Joel, how was your week?
Yes.
What last week? It was Monday, isn't it?
Yeah.
What have I
Oh, yeah.
done? What have I done last week? You know, I just completely blank.
Yeah, all the time.
I mean, I had a very chilled weekend. I think. I mean, week before was very hectic. Went to see a few gigs, but that's not last week, is it?
We can tell about that as well if you want.
Oh, what did I do? I've just completely forgot. Yeah, week before I went to see a band called Beatenberg. Have you heard of them?
Beatenberg.
Oh, they're brilliant. Yeah,
A bit like Battenberg.
it's like
I like
yeah,
Ba- I like
that's-
Battenberg.
they're a South African band, but they're like
I like Battenberg.
That's
I'm going to get you a
later.
T-shirt with that written on.
Is that the title? That could be the
they're like
title.
you know like the Police.
Yes.
All right.
They're like they remind me of like a modern day version of the Police,
Really?
but like a bit more happy. Yeah, a bit happier.
Sounds
That
Arias.
South African underbelly, really, really nice.
Okay.
Listen to them. The 3-piece.
Where was that?
Deaf Institute in Manchester.
All right. Aye.
Yeah.
Cool.
Went to see that. I was meant to see Lizzie McAlpine as well, but she pulled out about 3 weeks ago of a tour. So, yeah, that was a bit rubbish. But yeah, went to see Beatenberg, and that was fun. But that was the week before last.
That's all right.
I had a very chilled weekend, and yeah, I had quite a chilled week really. Did I
That's-
get up too much?
That's all right.
Yeah, sound innit?
That's absolutely fine, mate.
Wicked.
Awesome. Well, that's what we've been up to this week.
Nothing, basically, is what my answer was.
Okay, it's time for
What are you listening to?
What Are You Listening To? All right. What have we been listening to this week, gents? Scott?
It's always me, innit?
Do I always pick it?
I can go first.
Go on then, Lyndon.
Because
you go
mine's going to
first.
be a plug of a fellow guest.
Oh.
So I'm going to pick the Avalon's new single.
I thought
Hey.
that one.
Did you?
I'll have to get another
So
one.
it's called 16th. It came out
the day the podcast
the day
came
the
out.
podcast came out. And it's great.
Excellent.
They did an acoustic version here with us, which
Check
is
it out.
on our page. It's really good.
Yeah, very good.
But it's just a good tune. And they're
Excellent.
good lads as well, which is good.
Oh, aye.
Go on, I've got mine.
Go on, you go.
I'll just double check what the name of it is.
Here we go.
Right.
You've got this.
It's always funny when Scott's got a name of a song.
It's by an artist called Angie McMahon.
Oh, I've
I think
heard of
that's
her,
how you,
I've
I
heard
think
of
that's
her,
how you
yeah.
pronounce her surname, which has got a song out called Saturn's Returning. And it's just really lush. It's like chilled sort of. I know you like Japanese house. It's
Yeah.
the sound a bit like that, but a bit less electronic.
Right.
A bit more sort of acousticy, folky sounding, but it's got that sort of vibe about it. But no, it's really cool. It's got this lush, like wave sound at the beginning, like the waves on a beach sort of sound, and that just brings the song in, and then it's just really lush. I think she's Australian actually.
All right.
Oh, nice.
I like my
I've heard of
Australian
it.
artists.
Do you know Leif Vollebeck?
Yeah, Leif Wolfbeck. Aye.
They released a song together a couple of years ago, and that's how I found out
They
about
did,
it.
I really like Leif Wolfbeck.
I saw him at the Clooney, mate. It was honestly
you?
one of the best gigs I've ever been to.
Oh, what's
April last year, it was incredible. Like, really raw. Have you listened to him?
No.
It's literally him. He's an amazing pianist and a good mint guitarist as well. But it's just like him and drums and just like some strings, but it's just like raw. It's just so lush to listen to.
He is mint like.
And he's got an amazing voice as well.
He's Canadian, isn't he?
Canadian,
Yeah.
yeah. Looks a bit like the footballer Bruno Fernandes.
He
you know?
does. He
Doesn't
does.
he?
Aye.
Yeah.
Right.
That reference is lost on us, really,
A
but
little bit.
Oh, he's not like football.
not that into it.
Oh, you're a United fan,
I
aren't you?
am, yeah. That's why I said Bruno Fernandes.
You can see they're sitting visibly far apart from each other.
Oh, well, people might know what we're on about.
Oh,
Maybe. It's
exactly.
quite a niche comparison, like.
Yeah.
But,
So
yeah.
Sophie will know what it is.
Aye.
Hi, Sophie.
Soph.
Hey, Sophie.
But that was my song.
Very
Angie
good.
Nice, I'll listen to
McMahon,
that.
Saturn's Returning.
Lovely.
Very good. I'll rattle mine off, and then that didn't sound, that sounded a bit dodgy, didn't it?
What's
Sorry.
wrong with you
I know,
today?
you can keep that in. That's even worse.
You say You say Saturn's?
Saturn's Returning.
Oh, right, okay. I thought you said Satsuma there. That was an orange as well, but it's not a link.
Get in.
Get in. Orange is the new Jack. There you go.
Hey, there we
That could
go.
be the title.
There's the title.
Oh,
right.
God.
I've been listening
That's definitely
to.
the title.
I've been listening to Priscilla Block, not Priscilla Black. Priscilla Block. She's a country artist. She's awesome. And she's got an album out called "Welcome to the Block Party," and she's got a song called "My Bar." And it's this
How
country.
country American is that?
It's great. Like it's pretty cheesy, but it's really good. Like I like it a lot. She's awesome. Joe,
Nice.
what have you been listening to?
So, Ben Howard's new album. Do you listen to
Meant.
Ben Howard?
I've not listened to it in full yet. I've heard a couple of songs though.
Yeah, I mean, he's just one of my favourite artists ever. I think he's just incredible. Like he always seems to find like I can't describe it, like a sound within his own sound, if that makes sense. So this album's like quite more synthy, electronic-y, but experimental, like his fourth album. But Moonraker, the song off his album, stuck out to me. Love it, absolutely love it.
Have you seen the live video they did for, I can't remember
Walking
what song it
Backwards?
was, where he's
Yeah.
starting the acoustic outdoors,
So good. Yeah.
playing along with the band. They're inside the venue.
Yeah, it's mint. Because
You
he's got
can hear
in-ears
them
on. He's got
distant.
in-ears on. You think, oh, he
You
must
just
have
wanna
in-ears
check it
on.
out.
He must have in-ears on for a reason, because he's just playing acoustic outside, and I think it's in France somewhere.
Yeah, it's the same studio that Octomonkeys recorded their album in.
Oh, really?
I think so, yeah.
Blother something, Blother Thick or
I don't
something.
know, I don't know.
In French, so it sounds way cooler than when I just said it. But he walks in, but the song's called Walking Backwards. He's not walking backwards, he's walking forwards, but it just seems very, like, it just fits, doesn't it? And he walks
really
in,
cool.
and you can hear them as the camera moves closer to the building, you can hear the band playing in the background, and then it all loops in, and I've never seen a live video like it.
It's really
really cool.
You just want to check it out. We'll
Oh,
put it,
so
we'll put it in
good.
the description as well, so you
Brilliant.
can check it out.
Awesome.
Really stuck out, that mint. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that's what we've been listening to this week. All those songs aforementioned will be in a playlist linked down below. It's been a couple of weeks. I've already forgotten how to do this bit. Or if you want to find it yourself, you can type in on Spotify, Lime Tree Sessions podcast. No, it's not. It's not even that, is it? That was
Jack's
awful.
having a mare, isn't
That
he?
was awful. Lime
Orange
Tree
Tree.
Sessions, WAYLT. You'll find it there for yourself. That'll do. Okay, it's time for
The Lime Tree Time Machine.
the Lime Tree Time Machine. All right, Joe.
Oh.
If you've got a time
Me
machine.
first?
Yeah,
It's,
yeah,
all, it's
yeah.
just you. We've already
It's
done
just
it.
you.
Oh, is it just me?
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
Pressure.
Imagine if our answer changed every week. Oh, where would you like to go this week? Oh, do you know, I've been like...
If I had a time machine, it would change every week.
Yeah,
Because you have to
true.
go somewhere else, wouldn't you?
That's true. Like, where do you want to go this week? Oh, do you know, I've been doing research about, the dinosaurs. I think I'll go there. Anyway, Joe, if you had a time machine, where and when would you go?
Just in general, can it be music related
Yes.
or not?
Yeah.
Oh, it can be.
So what we'd normally have one music related and one not. So
So tricky. I thought it was just a music one. Okay, so can I say the music one first
Yeah.
whilst I think about the non-music one? God, I really don't want to say something stupid here. So the music
A lot of people say that, don't they? They worry about what they're going to say.
Can you give me some examples? I mean, I've got one in my head.
well, we've had sort of Live Aids,
Okay, yeah.
Woodstock,
That
And
makes
Madeline
sense.
McCann.
Beatles
and Madeline
Rooftop.
McCann was an option.
Although
it's a
that
bit-
was the
it's a bit
non-musical one,
twisted,
of
isn't it?
course.
Yeah.
What are you on about? She plays a mean six string.
Actually, that reminds me, you know the guy on the Quayside that plays Madeline McCann's song.
What?
Have you heard it?
No.
The bloke on the
No.
Quayside, the acoustic. Have you seen it?
Sorry, I just can't believe what I've just said. I'm really sorry.
Anyway, aye.
Oh,
Music one.
Okay. Music one.
I'll have to show you that video.
So like a specific place, gig in time. Is that what we're thinking?
Anything you like.
Yeah, or a particular band you really liked, which they were famous in a particular era that you'd go back to, or just...
Well, my hero, I mean, I've seen him a couple of times already, but I would have loved to have seen John Mayer, like, when he was starting out, like, early 2000s. I would have loved to see him, like, when he was prime and he's, like, in his Continuum era, or when he was, like, 2007. But I was, like, 14 then, so... And I lived in America and I could see him then. Or, I mean, have you seen the Beatles documentary? I'm
Yeah.
giving
Yeah.
two answers here. It'd be meant to be that last one, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
On the watching them and not even
Yeah.
realising that was the last ever gig.
Yeah.
Crazy. One of the best documentaries I've ever watched, that.
Yeah.
Rooftop
Have you got an interesting fact about the building?
Yoko's annoying, though.
I do. Yeah, it's now in Abercrombie and Finch.
What's that, sorry?
The building, where the studio was, is now in Abercrombie and Finch.
Really?
It is, yeah. So you can go in and like
Whoa, that's
Buy
mad.
some clothes.
buy some
I
clothes.
wish
and
I knew
stuff.
that when I'd went to London, because I would have went in.
Why are you making us mention that fact? Because I mention it every time.
Every time we mention the Beatles rooftops.
She's
That's the fact.
called Yoko, isn't she? Yoko?
Yoko and I.
Isn't she so annoying in it when like
Yeah.
She's
John's
so
trying
annoying,
to,
full
John
stop.
walks in and he's trying to like write and she's like just like this all the time. And she's just like, remember the bit where she gets the mic? She is.
I wasn't expecting that, but I heard it.
Yeah, but you know the bit where there's a bit in the documentary, like I don't know, some hours in, 'cause it's like 6 hours, 7 hours long, isn't it? Footage, but he's like recording a song, and got some kind of idea, and Yoko just grabs the mic and goes,
Is that where, is it Mary or
I think we
Stella?
can clip this up for the intro, don't we?
Is it Mary or Stella who's just there?
Awful.
And just
Mary is
looking
looking
at
looking at her.
Yoko.
Yeah, like what on earth
Just
are you
staring
doing?
at her.
Oh God,
Yoko,
man.
Yoko.
But she looks good for 90, doesn't she?
Oh, aye.
Is that how old she is?
That's how old she is now,
My
aye.
God. Fair enough. Fair
So that's
cracker.
your
She's
musical
still alive.
answer.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Beatles rooftop. I mean, it's a
Non-musical.
pretty good one.
Do you think I gave 2 though? That's a bit cheating, isn't it? A little bit.
Now you got
What was
time.
your
You can
first
go where
one?
you like.
John Mayer's
Oh, John Mayer's first
seminal
one.
era. where he was like, coming
What
through.
about a
but-
non-musical response? Anywhere in time and space.
We've had dinosaurs.
What do you reckon,
We've
Scott?
had Madeleine McCann. We've had
9/11.
9/11.
Oh no!
So many
that's
things.
bad though.
I know. Well, it was more a case of they came from like a natural disaster point of view where it would be. I was going to say they use the word cool, but not cool is the wrong word to use.
No, but
there.
cool is the wrong word, but to witness it would be something. That's all.
Like something of that size.
Yeah.
Who was Jack?
If this podcast
Hijack.
if this podcast wasn't controversial before, I think we've ticked all the boxes in this first 10 minutes of this one.
I think that's my fault. It is something to do with me.
It's
innit,
all of our
probably.
fault.
Okay,
No,
we're all in
do
it
it.
together, aren't
We
we?
get too comfortable and forget this is on
That's
film.
exactly it.
That's what
the problem.
podcast is about, though. You got to
Yeah.
be comfortable.
Yeah, but we do forget we're going to upload this to the internet. That's the only downside with this.
Oh my god, I don't want to be really boring and say like a football one. That's even more cliche.
Do it
innit?
if you want.
God, that's boring.
So to go see the World Cup, is that what you want?
No, I don't know. That would be a good one, to be fair.
It would be a good one.
That would be a good one.
Even I would go back to see
That
that.
was a long time. I was on about the Beatles, wasn't it? Same time,
66,
really.
so,
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's really boring, though. I should have thought about this more. I just
Stop,
read it and I
stop,
thought
that's
music
not
would.
boring.
Is it not?
No, we know.
Okay, sound.
No one said it before.
Well, exactly. Very original.
Yeah.
Everyone said dinosaurs.
Everyone said the dinosaurs.
Really? I mean, that would be pretty cool.
It would be, but we are going to freak the dinosaurs out.
Can you go forward?
If you want.
Yeah.
I would love to go like 50 years in the future and see what's going on.
Okay.
See what the crack is.
Aye.
What's happening? Are we still here? Is climate change
hope so.
is climate change going to kill us all? Do you know what I mean? People are saying we've got
Yeah,
30
yeah.
years
Or
to
an
live.
angry Russian man. Anything could happen.
Well, anything could happen. Has there been a World War III? You know? World War III has been two, hasn't there?
Yes.
There's three World War III.
I'd expect that from him.
I did know that. I was just double checking. But you know what I mean? I would love to go forward. That's my
I know
answer.
that, I know
I
that.
retract my previous answer. I would love to go forward 50 years and see what's going on.
Okay, that's
2073.
interesting.
All right, that's a good answer.
Yeah.
That's a good answer. I
Just
like
to
it.
see what's going on. Because we don't know, do we?
No.
We nothing could be going on.
Has someone else said about going
Could be
forward?
dinosaurs again.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, there could be, couldn't there?
never know.
Dinosaurs
You
again.
never know, do you? Could be something going on. Like
Some
could be AI,
scientist could-
dinosaurs
AI,
walking
yeah,
about.
yeah. I was just about to
dinosaurs,
say.
aye.
Yeah.
And everything could be not what you think. Have you seen the first episode of Black Mirror? Have you seen that?
Oh, I've
No,
not
I've
watched
not
it.
watched
Oh, watch the first episode. It's called Joan is Awful. It is mental. Basically, it's about about a Netflix show that someone's on, and the Netflix show is filming her life.
Right.
That's getting into too much detail. I'll spoil it for you. But that's basically what it is, and it basically shows her life to everyone. And they call it Streamberry, but it's Netflix.
Streamberry.
They call it Netflix, but it's Streamberry, but it's honestly really good. You need to watch it. Have you seen any of them before?
No.
Oh, they're so weird. But it's all about the future.
I've
Yeah.
seen one clip where I can't know who it is jumps off a balcony.
Yeah, it's one of the older ones, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Him
but-
that's in Maze Runner. I think
yeah,
his name. What's
they
his
get some
name?
big people in it.
Which one out the
The
Maze
ginger
Runner?
one.
They get some
Is he
big people in
ginger?
it. Yeah, they get some big people in it. I don't know if I've seen Maze Runner, but I know you're on about.
He's in We Are
Don't know his
Meet
name.
the Millers as
I
well.
know who you... Yeah.
Oh,
He's the British one in Maze Runner.
Yeah.
oh, he's Kevin in Where the Millers. Oh, it's great, that, isn't it?
Did I say Meet the
Great
Millers? I didn't know.
Where the Millers.
Where the Millers.
Yeah.
Anyway, him.
So
Yeah, but
forward.
watch it. Watch Black Mirror.
Okay.
First episode
Sound.
of the new series just come out. Jesse Pinkman's in one of them out Breaking Bad. Don't know his real name.
Aaron
Oh,
Paul.
right.
Aaron Paul. Yeah, I do know his name. Yeah, he's in one of them as well.
Yeah.
Another tangent. Well,
There
yeah,
you go.
Future.
Future.
The future.
The future. The future.
Okay, it's time for.
Go plug yourself.
All right, that jingle is paying off, isn't it? It's like it's great.
I love it. I love
it's-
it.
I've not heard that one yet.
Yeah.
We've not heard it before, have we?
It's my favourite one.
I share it every week. Don't I?
I think it's been a month's worth of podcasts now where you've gone, that jingle's cool. It is pretty cool.
It is cool.
I love it. It's my favourite one.
Yeah,
great.
it's great,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Where are you?
Yeah.
So, Joe,
Yeah. Yeah.
first
Yes.
of all, where are you from?
I'm from Middlesbrough,
Because I didn't know with the accent, and then you said you supported Man City before.
Man United.
Man United. Oh, sorry. Oh, fuck hell. Sorry.
Nah. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, there's no affiliation for my family from Manchester, but I just, they were really good when I was growing up, so that's why I support Man United. But yeah, I'm from Middlesbrough,
Okay.
Teesside, up the borough. Yep.
Awesome. But you now live in.
Newcastle.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Because it's
moved here.
better.
Yeah, well, I was just a bit got to COVID, and then stuff happened personally, and I thought, you know what, I need to move away for just try something new. And I've always loved Newcastle because it's not too big, it's not too small, so I gave it a
Best
go.
city in the world.
I love it. Yeah, absolutely love it here. So I moved here about 2 years
That
ago.
you've been to.
that I've been in.
So yeah.
Awesome stuff. What do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself, your music, and what's happening?
Yeah, I guess so. So I'm an singer-songwriter, artist. I guess like indie, folky, acousticy, all that kind of stuff. I really hard to describe my actual sound, but yeah, I've been doing it seriously for since I was like, well, not seriously, been in bands since like 15, 16. Done all that stuff, and then started doing my own stuff when I was like 21, 22, and wrote a couple of songs whilst I was at uni, and then it's kind of just slowly but surely gone from there. And I started to really properly take it seriously probably about 3, 4, 5 years ago. Started releasing stuff, and yeah, stuff's just gone from there. But I got some support, some funding in lockdown, which was really good from Help Musicians. Shout out to Help Musicians, they're really good, they're incredible. They gave me like a pot of money to record my EP and actually do it to a good standard. Cool. And I did it all remotely, which is pretty cool. Yeah. So released that last year, my EP, and now I'm trying to record my album, my first album, which has just felt like a big, big deal. And it feels like I just want to do it. I've wrote the songs. I've spent last year writing, so I'm just trying to get the album recorded now. But it just costs money in it.
Yeah,
it's all about money in it. Everything's money.
Have you got anywhere picked out you want to record?
Yeah, when I've had back and forth with the producer for months since like back end of last year, and he's up for it. He's got a brand new studio in Hull.
Oh right, okay.
Ever been to Hull?
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't. Well, yeah. So he's got a new studio in Hull, and we're going to work together. Hopefully, fingers crossed, at some point. So yeah, that's the objective for. I mean, I'd say for this year, we're already halfway through it.
Yeah.
I hope I'm going to the studio with him in a couple of weeks to record the first one.
Right.
So that's good news. But I'm just trying to get some more money together to do the full thing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, you talked a bit about your genres there. Who are like the big inspirations for you as a songwriter?
So I think I've mentioned them already, but John Mayer's like, in terms of someone who I listen to and like, my favourite artist probably overall is John Mayer. Do you like John Mayer?
I love John Mayer.
Yeah.
Oh, get in. I feel like he's very, like, I wouldn't say underappreciated, but people don't really like him, and I'm like, come on, he's amazing. I know he's been a bit of a tool in the past, but if you forgive him for that, as you should.
He's the only
brilliant.
person I know who can do any genre
And do it well.
And do it well.
Did a country album?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Exactly.
Yeah. But like, it's also the fact that like, it's not very often where like a guitar players really
He's a
love.
guitar player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, chicks still dig him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's
got it all, hasn't he?
Yeah. No. It's,
Yeah.
like Eric Clapton, great player. Don't know how many ladies he gets.
Yeah.
You know what
The
I mean?
man is 70 odd, not many nowadays. In his prime, don't mock the man.
No, but I know what you're saying.
Do you
John
know what I
Mayer's a
mean?
good-looking cat as
Joe
well.
Bonamassa. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's probably
they're
a
not
better
good-looking
example.
cats,
that's
are
a
they?
better
Do you
example.
know
John
what I
is
mean?
he's a good-looking guy.
You just get
he
loads
is.
of like blokes at Joe Bonamassa.
Perfect hair
gigs.
as well. Have
Like,
you seen his hair? It's
Oh,
perfect. Perfect hairline.
Yeah.
I wish I had his hairline and his hair.
What,
But
Joe
yeah.
Bonamassa?
I was
No,
gonna
sorry,
say
John
different.
Mayer.
You don't.
He's a brilliant guitarist, but yeah, he's an amazing guitarist and he's an amazing songwriter.
Yeah.
So it's I think that's very rare, especially over the past like decade
Very broad
or
out
two.
there.
20 years he's been going on for now, I think about. So
Yeah.
John Mayer, Ben Howard, who I've mentioned already, like I love him. Who else? More recently, I've really been into, thanks to the end of year Spotify algorithm, been into Ken Yates. Have you heard of him?
Ken Yates.
Quite an unknown Canadian, same as Leif Vollebeck. Singer-songwriter, but I feel like, I used to listen to a lot of Ryan Adams and a lot of stuff's happened with him, so I don't listen to him anymore. So he reminds me of that, but also mixed with like Ben Howard and like loads of indie folky, but it's just really, really lush, really, really nice. And his lyrics are amazing. But he's not very well known, so
Did you see he's called?
Ken Yates.
Ken Yates. I've
Yeah,
checked it out.
he's brilliant, honestly. His last album that he released last year, that's the one I've listened to the most. Like, had it on repeat for months. Loved it. Yeah.
Awesome stuff. So, in terms of what you've released already, you said you released an EP. When was that released?
Yeah, so March last year, yeah. So that was from like, started recording that from like back end of 2020 and we finished it at like the beginning of 2020. It just takes so long to do everything.
Yeah.
The whole process. I mean, I think it was because we did it all remotely, it took a bit longer.
Yeah.
But, because it was back and forth and going through different people. It went through 2 producers as well. So it just took some time to do that. But yeah, that came out last year, and I released a few singles before that. And I did a couple of live songs that I released last year as well. And then I just want to try and do the album now.
Oh,
so
amazing
hopefully
stuff.
there'll be new music coming out like September, October. Hopefully, if all this goes well. In a couple
Are you
of
going to
weeks.
like drop singles for the album?
Yeah, that's the plan. I mean, I say that's the plan. I don't really have a plan yet, but
Well, the album's not recorded yet.
I know that I want to do an album. Like that's what I've wanted to do. It's always what you want to do in artist. You want to release an album, don't you? A body of work. But I feel like it's been a long time coming. So yeah, hopefully, song's going to be out. I want to release a song at the end of the year, and then hopefully, the album be out spring,
Yeah.
summer 2024.
Sounds like a plan, that like.
And in
It's a bit of a
terms,
plan, isn't it?
Where I?
yeah, it's more than a plan than I've got. So I mean, I don't even know what's happening tomorrow. Never mind.
Well, I couldn't remember what was happening last week, so
Well, fair enough.
Father's Day on
musician
Sunday.
for
That
you, isn't it?
happened.
Yep.
Father's Day. I did something. Went to see my dad. That was nice. Sorry, going back to the other one. Yeah,
Can you edit
on
that?
Sunday.
Put that back in the first bit.
I could do. I'll see.
That's not happening.
Nah, it's not.
So in terms of like gigs and stuff, have you got much plan
Yeah,
going
I
forward?
think, well, a few. I haven't done many gigs this year because I feel like I've just been focusing on trying to sort album stuff out. So in terms of gigs coming up, I've got a couple. I'm playing at the Clooney in a couple of weeks supporting Harriet Rose. She's
Okay,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
country Americana singer-songwriter from, I think she's from somewhere in the north, I think like maybe like near around here. And I'm also supporting Reverend and the Makers
Oh, mint.
in the middle of July at
Is
the
that
Clooney.
with Kieran Bow?
Yeah.
We're going out.
Yeah, we are
Well,
going
Jack's
out.
playing with Kieran.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's maybe where I recognise you from. I played footy with you before.
No.
No, I've played footy with Kieran before, so
Yeah.
I felt like you might.
He's
okay,
not played
sorry.
footy with
No.
Kieran before.
Okay, fair.
I don't
But
play footy by myself. Never mind.
Do you play guitar then, or are you drummer?
Yeah, I
or-
play guitar,
Nice.
yeah.
Well, I'll see you there then. I'm playing that.
I will see you there.
We'll see you there as well.
Literally, see you there.
Tickets.
Amazing.
Yeah, and there's hopefully some more band gigs because those are like solo ones. Trying to get some more band ones. I mean, I supported the lottery winners a couple of months ago, and that was amazing. That was incredible. That was at Empire and Borough. That was with the bands. That was good. Yeah.
Amazing stuff. So when I mentioned the playlist earlier, we always put in a song from the artist as well.
Mm-hmm.
So what song would you like in that playlist for people to have a listen to?
I would say Another Day.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great.
Sound.
Well, we're going to hear a couple of tunes from you after this. We always put a little snippet at the end of the podcast. Do you know what original song you're going to play for us?
Yes, I'm going to play a song of mine called "Take It From Me."
Amazing. Right, well, we'll have a snippet of that at the end of the podcast, but the full version will be out tomorrow, and Joe's cover will be out on Monday, so stay tuned for that. Nearly.
You caught
Stay
it.
tuned
You
for
got
that.
it. You got it.
All right, it's time for...
The quiz and other games.
the quiz. All right, we're going to play the next line game because it's the best game.
It is.
It is a really good game. Gentlemen, what's your buzzers this week, Scott?
Mine is. Feels like QI. You know, when they do
Yeah. A much lower budget version.
Yeah. So mine is.
Beautiful.
Nice. And mine, as always, is the bell. All right. Lennon's quiz master this week.
Because Jack forgot.
Yeah, I've been working hard.
Or hardly working.
Or
You
hardly
decide.
working. Yeah.
Okay, are we all ready?
Yeah, man.
So
let's go
ready.
for it.
Yeah, we'll go. Number one. Can't stop now, I've travelled so far.
To change this lonely life.
Correct!
Oh, yeah, is that one in it?
It is
Foreigner.
Foreigner. I don't know what the
I
name
wanna
of the
know what love
song
is.
I wanna know what love
I want
is.
to know what
I
love
had
is.
no idea there.
That's a good song.
It's a good song.
Well, I know it if I hear it.
Yeah.
I want to know what love is. That one.
Yeah.
Good song.
Nice.
Next one. I can remember.
Oh, I know.
Standing by the wall.
It is Standing by the Wall.
Heroes.
It is
That's the one.
Heroes by David Bowie.
Nice. I tried to
Berlin,
watch.
Berlin Wall.
I tried to watch the documentary of his and I didn't really enjoy it.
Oh,
Have you
really?
seen it? Moon Age Daydream.
Oh,
No,
no.
I don't think I've seen it.
It's very unusual. But I thought it was going to be like a documentary, you know, when people sit down and talk about his life and he talks about his life. Just wasn't that at all. Sorry, yeah. Anyway.
Give it a go. I like David Bowie.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm trying to remember how this one goes. I was the one you always dreamed of.
I do know that line. Can you say it again, please?
I was the one you always dreamed of.
It's a bit
Right. I do know. I recognise the line.
bit self-indulgent, that, like, innit?
I was the one you always dreamed
Next
of.
line. We got a line after that. Oh, what if we can't get it? What happens?
We go half points.
We'll go half points and I'll
Sing
sing it for you.
Oh, yeah, let's
to
do
see,
that.
to see if that helps.
Yes.
Go on then.
Half points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was the one you always dreamed of.
You were the one who tried to.
You should know this.
Yeah, it's John Mayer. I was the one you always dreamed of. You were the one who tried to draw. Is that right?
I'm going to give you it's close enough. You were the one I tried to draw.
Oh,
Yes. John Mayer. Yes.
was that a
I
coincidence?
wasn't expecting a Mayer song from you, like.
I thought you would like that.
That is such a coincidence. I didn't tell you
It's,
beforehand that I like John Mayer.
We are in the Matrix.
Correct.
The Matrix. The Matrix.
Yeah.
The Matrix.
We're in the
No,
Matrix.
the Matrix.
Yeah.
Oh,
The Matrix.
very good.
That's where we are. So we got one each. That's cool.
Very
It's
observant.
neck and neck. Keeping the tension.
neck and neck and
Should we
neck.
have some tense
I
music?
must say,
now?
Yeah,
it's
let's do
great
it.
commentary for the audio listeners.
That is
Isn't it?
Yeah,
true.
this is
Yeah.
great.
Because usually we have like a scoreboard up for the visual watchers, but obviously.
Yeah, and normally we
audio-
forget.
Visual
The
watchers.
visual watchers. listeners.
The audio listeners and the
It's great
visual
for the
watchers.
visual watchers.
The visual watchers. Next song.
Next one.
Come on.
There is no pain, you are receding.
Oh,
Head feels like two balloons.
No.
I do know this one. Can you say it again, please?
There is no pain, you are receding.
The problem is I've got the melody from the Mayer song stuck in my head, and I'm singing it to
I'm
that.
thinking it's another Mayer song. Oh, I'd love a half point, like.
Do it again.
There is no pain, you are receding.
I know it. It's not Kings of Leon, is it? No.
I know the song. I can't
I
think
do
what the
as
next line
well.
is.
I just can't.
Half points now, singers?
Is it-
Yes, please.
Hang on. Just make the call.
No.
No.
He didn't buzz.
Oh, no, I didn't do that.
And
I
no.
got it wrong. I sing it.
There is no pain, you are receding.
A distant ship upon the horizon.
I'm going to give you it because you're not going to get it otherwise. It's a distant ship, smoke on the horizon.
Horizon.
Comfortably numb.
Pink Floyd.
The greatest solo of all
It
time.
is the greatest.
The two greatest
The
solos
yeah.
of all. The second one's
The second one's the best,
but
then the
is
first one's
still
the second
pretty
best.
bloody good.
Yeah.
Well, Roger Waters touring, isn't he? Girlfriend went to go and see him. He's 78. And apparently he was amazing.
What,
Like his
David
voice
Gilmour?
is still incredible. No, sorry, Roger Waters.
Roger Waters.
Apparently his voice is still amazing. 78. Unbelievable, that, isn't it?
No different breed back then. Next one. It was the wicked and wild wind.
No.
Not a single inkling.
It was the what?
It was the wicked and wild wind. You will all know this song.
Really?
Yeah.
Half point, baby.
Yeah.
You're a mid guess, you do like. Oh, what? You're a mid guess.
I know.
Oh, thanks.
The most lively person we've ever had on.
Oh, come on.
Well,
Half points.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
It was the wicked and wild winds.
I busted. I don't know.
I know what song it is.
It's the wicked and wild wind. It's Coldplay, innit? It's
It
Viva La
is.
Vida, innit?
It is.
But I don't know the blooming. If that was the first verse, I would have known it. Was the wicked and wild wind? See the stones.
Think along the wind.
Don't know. You
Think along
go,
the
Scott. I
wind
don't know it. I
front.
don't know it. You go.
And all the
No.
things I used to know.
That's
No.
first verse.
That was it.
Yeah, that's what. I
Think along the wind front.
What rhyming with wind?
No. What would wind do?
Move. I said move.
I mean, it does.
No one gonna get it.
There was a wicked and wild wind. See the song. No.
See,
No.
Singing the first verse.
Yeah.
No one's got it. It's blew down the doors to let me in.
Nah.
No.
You know.
It is a good
It is a tune.
Okay, next one. Now, if you feel like you can't go on,
It's so hard when you just read them out.
yeah,
Especially when you've
Aim
got
the
the
game,
melody
innit?
from the last song
Yeah.
and you put it
Yeah, and you've got that in your head.
Say it again.
now if you feel like you can't go on. He knows it.
He's close.
For the life of it, I can't think what that. I know what the song is.
Of course you do. Everyone will know what the song is. That's the point. I always choose songs people know. We just got to know the words.
I've not.
Do you
Thing
know
is,
it?
even if I go half point, it's
Half
not gonna be
point.
because I've got the
Half
melody.
point. Half
I know what the
points?
I
song
love
is.
these half points.
I don't know. I can't do it in the original key because it's too high. Now if you feel like you can't go on.
Nice.
And
It's a lot higher.
I really enjoyed that. Can you do it again?
And the pain keeps driving on.
No. Now if you feel that you can go on.
Oh yeah.
Do you not know it at all?
I've got no
I
idea.
actually don't know the song now.
If I sing the chorus, will that help you get the
Yes,
words?
please.
I go on.
The chorus is, I'll be there.
Oh yeah.
With a love that'll care for you.
Song.
I won't know the lyrics though. No chance. I know the song though.
You're not going to get it.
I've got pain and stuck in my
No,
head.
it's
No.
because all your hope is gone.
Who is it again?
It's...
Oh, is it not their four?
You see, there you went. It's
Is it
It's not the Four
No,
Seasons.
it's not. Oh, I don't know why I said that.
It could be the Four Tops.
I think it might be the Four
Or
Tops.
the Foundations, or the Temptations,
It's
or...
one of them.
the
60s
Temptations. Sounds right.
It could be any of them. Anyway, next. I woke up in a Soho doorway.
bands where a policeman knew my name.
Close enough. A policeman knew my name.
Yeah, that wasn't what I was going to say.
What were you going to
I
say?
was going to say Cool Wind in My Hair. That's Hotel California, isn't it?
Ah,
This is the Who.
it is the Who.
You're winning, aren't you?
I am.
You are winning.
What song is it? It's.
I woke up in a Soho.
Oh, Who Are You?
Who Are You? Are.
Policeman knew my name. Good song.
If you said Who Are You, I would have got what the next line was.
Right, next one. All the lonely people.
Oh,
Where do they all come
Where
from?
do they all come
that's fast.
from?
That was fast. Steaming ahead now.
He's a fast little man.
We're playing for second, Joe.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Your smile is like a breath of spring.
Sorry, what was that again?
Your smile is like a breath of spring.
I'm not very good at this. I never played
You
this
should
before.
know
I don't
this
think.
one.
Even at a
Really?
quiz, never
It's a
done it
good
before.
game.
It is a good game.
It's based off a Quizoo game.
Ah.
Where do you think it? Oh no, it's
Oh,
not.
no,
is
it's
it?
not.
No,
It's
it's
a
not. I'm thinking of the
different
other game we did last week with the Avalon.
This is a country classic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Give us it again.
Your smile is like a breath of spring.
Now, when you say country classic, are we talking like 70s era here, like
Ooh, 70s or 80s, I'd say, yeah.
the country that I don't listen to? Oh yeah.
Oh, dear.
I don't know. Your smile is like a breath of spring.
You've played this in a school show before.
Are you going to sing it?
Oh, I think I know it's on just off sight, so I'm not going to do it just because of
But
that.
you don't know the words.
I don't know the words. Oh, that's the name of the game, isn't
Yes.
it? Not the name of the song.
No, you can say the name of the song if you want, if it's going to help anyone.
No, I'm not.
Half points.
How then? Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
please.
yeah.
Your smile is like a breath of spring.
Oh right, I know the song.
It's a woman.
Your smile is like a breath of spring.
No.
I know what it is, but I could
You
not
both
tell
know
you.
the song.
I don't
To
know
be
the
honest,
song.
I don't know the lyrics that go afterwards. To be fair.
But it's about that bitch Jolene, though, isn't it?
It
It's
is about Jolene.
Oh, is it Jolene?
It's Jolene. No one's going to
Dolly
get it.
Parton? Is it Dolly Parton?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
your skin is soft like summer rain,
Uh,
but I cannot compete with you, Jolene.
but she's a bitch, though, isn't she? Oh,
Yeah.
the bitch.
Last one. I expect you all to know this one. In restless dreams, I walked alone.
See, because you said I should know it, I'm now feeling really silly. for
Restless
not
dreams, I
knowing it.
walk alone.
In restless dreams, I walked alone.
No idea. Nope.
No, I don't know.
No
that.
one? Nothing?
No.
I
Sing
just
it.
want you, I just want you to sing it again.
Yeah, yeah.
Half point. In restless dreams, I walk alone.
See, I thought I knew it in the first part of that line, and then that
In
when you
restless dreams, I walked alone.
I've got no idea.
neither do I.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da.
Oh,
Go
It's about two people.
It is
Nah,
some of the best songwriters ever.
Well, one of them. The other one didn't write it.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
Yeah. I really don't know because I know the song.
I know, I don't know either. Sorry.
In restless
Don't know.
dreams, I walked alone. No one.
I like how. Sorry, before you say, I love how we all caveat it by going, "Well, fucking not, you know." Like, but like, you know what I mean?
I know it, but I don't.
I know the song. I know the song.
No one's gonna get it.
Nah, go
It's
for it.
narrow streets of cobblestone.
Oh,
No, never would have got that.
But
the lyrics, innit?
I think Scott was the winner there.
I think you were, mate. Well done.
Well done, Scott. Well done.
Thank you.
Aye.
Maybe I got the John Mayer one anyway.
Yes.
Yes.
I could go home happy
That
with
was
that.
catered for you, that
It
wasn't it?
was. I picked
Weirdly,
that
that
one
was
especially
it.
for you before I knew it.
Thank you, Lyndon. Thank you very much.
All right. Okay, it's time for...
Quick fire questions.
Quickfire questions. All right, Joe. Most of these questions are kind of music artist orientated, and then we've just got some fun ones at the end.
Is this all for me? No one else
Yeah.
getting?
All
Yeah.
for you.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
We may share answers again if we
Yeah.
so choose.
You might want to know our answers to something. So.
Yeah, you never know.
Okay.
All right. What's the reason you got into music?
Oh, my. I mean, school, I think. Just being in school and music in school was class. I got in a band with, like, my best friends in school, and then I played bass first, which I thought was a good... I actually played bass upside down because I went to have my first guitar lesson with my guitar teacher, and my dad, we bought myself a bass, and I didn't realise I was left-handed until I sat down and actually played it. And my guitar teacher went, you know, you're playing that upside down, you know, that's a right-handed bass. I was like, oh, well, it feels... I'll just play it anyway. So then I learnt bass upside down. But I found it quite easy. So I learnt bass upside down,
Right.
and then I learnt guitar a couple of years after that, acoustic, but I play that left-handed, but not upside down.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, just listening to music growing up with, my dad got me into a lot of Police and Elton John, Billy Joel, all that stuff. So I had a very good music education, I think, growing up, and then being in school kind of got me into it physically to like actually try and play instruments and actually try and do stuff like that. So yeah,
Oh, class. That's a really interesting answer, that you
Yeah.
play bass upside down, but you play...
Guitar the right way,
Guitar the
but
right
wrong
way.
hand.
yeah.
Yeah.
Of learning guitar upside down.
No, because I tried and I knew what it was going to be like, and I just thought I want to play like the normal shapes, like you know,
Yeah.
upside down. Like does Jimi Hendrix actually play upside down? He doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
No.
Does he not?
No.
Oh no,
He doesn't, does he?
Oh, no,
It's a myth, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because he plays the guitar, but they're strung the right way around. It's just a left-handed guitar, isn't it? Something like that.
It's a right-handed
I
guitar.
only found this out like a year ago.
It's a right-handed guitar played left-handed with the strings reversed, so it's the correct way.
Yes.
Whereas Eric Gales, who's a cool player,
I've never heard of him.
so he's relatively new. He's probably been on the scene about 5 years.
Ah.
Great like blues player, but he watched Jimi Hendrix as a kid and assumed it was upside down. And
Well, I've always thought he was.
and he learned upside down.
Oh, mint.
So when you listen to him play, he plays these like odd phrases that nobody would ever play because it's
Aye.
upside down. It's really weird, but interesting anyway.
That's mint, because I started playing bass again recently, like playing for someone else. And I hadn't played bass for like 7 or 8 years, but I've always had a bass just sat there, just collected dust.
Yeah.
But I've found it really fulfilling and rewarding just playing bass again. Love it.
Cool, innit?
Love
If
playing
you play
bass.
a bass now, do you play it left-handed? But
Played
the
it,
right way?
I still play it upside down.
You still play? Oh, you just play
Because
right-handed.
I've got two.
Cool.
I own one upside down bass because of the input. So when I was playing basses on the right-handed basses, because the right-handed bass not upside down, my arm was like hitting the input, so I was breaking the input on the bass. So
yeah.
I remember I think it was one of my birthdays. I think my 21st birthday or something. I got a bass guitar, like a Fender Squier, and my dad had to change the input from there to like here, so my arm doesn't go against it, so it doesn't
Right.
Oh, right.
dodge the input. So I've got like a customized Joe Ramsey. No, I haven't. But it's just like the inputs change.
Joe Ramsey
Yeah,
signature
Joe
model.
Ramsey, just
Joe
a
Ramsey
guy.
Fender Squier.
Oh, aye. Mint.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Class. All right. Your earliest memory of listening to music?
Oh goodness. You know what? I don't know. That's a really good question. I remember listening to a lot of Carole King. Mum loved Carole King. I remember listening to a lot of her when I was little. As I said, my dad used to listen to a lot of Elton John. Probably is up there. Earliest memory of properly listening, yeah, probably Carole King, yeah, which is very random.
Like
'cause
when
I
you
don't
were a
listen to
kid?
her now. When I was a kid, yeah, that was always on. Or Fleetwood Mac. Fleetwood Mac was always on.
Solid.
That's
good
probably
musical
a
upbringing.
more, yeah. I mean, I guess Carole King's quite popular as well, but I do remember a lot of Fleetwood Mac rumours, a lot of that going on when
Cool.
I was little. Yeah.
Awesome. What's the best gig you've ever been to?
Oh God, that's really tough. I think the best, like in terms of like an arena gig where you're going to see someone massive, it would have to be John, because I went like in 2013, which is like 10 years ago now. So I was like 18 at the time. And when me and my best mate, we were like kids, got the train down to London to the O2, and somehow I got these O2 priority tickets, but like 6 rows from the front. And he does all seated when at all his shows. So we went there and it was just like surreal. We we're allowed to drink and all that. So we went down London OT, went to see John Mayer, and it was just the most. And he just got his voice back because he had voice
Right.
surgery for like 2 years, and he completely lost his voice for a while. And it was just after Born and Raised, and it was just unbelievable. So in terms of a big gig,
Yeah.
that was probably my. I can't top that really, even though it was a while ago. It was just seeing my idol for like I guess it's a bit thingy, but seeing him for the first time, it was incredible. He did this thing where he got his guitar and he just halfway through If I Ever Get Around to Living, he just puts it on his back and just starts soloing with his back.
As you do.
Just as you do. I'm just like, this guy, man. I love him.
Cool, John Mayer,
Yeah, and his band were amazing. It's been a lot, yeah. And I mean, I like to separate them out because I went to see Sam Fender at the Georgian Theatre in Stockton. He did it was like through the National Lottery or something.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't get tickets. My mate got tickets, and on the last day, my mate's girlfriend got COVID, so he was like, "Do you want to come?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll come down." But I love the George. Well, I say I'm from Middlesbrough, but I grew up in Stockton.
Right.
So going to see him in Stockton, in like one of my favourite venues ever, the Georgian Theatre. Have you ever been?
Yeah. I've played it a couple of
It's
times.
a lush venue, innit?
It's lush. Yeah.
Amazing venue. And because I used to go watching gigs there all the time when I was younger, and I played some of my first gigs there ever as myself. So going to see him in such a small,
Yeah.
I guess it's not really a small, but like a smaller venue.
Yeah.
It was an incredible gig. It was a really good gig. I know you wanted to get tickets, but it was amazing.
Yeah.
I know I'll give you 2 again there.
So we saw him at Jumping Jacks above the Dog and Parrot many
did.
years ago.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I played there. Mad in there,
2016.
innit? Wow.
Just him.
Pretty cool.
Oh, was it just him as
Yeah,
well?
just him and
before the
just
band.
him and a guitar.
Did you go the other week?
No, we're working.
Oh, yeah.
Aye.
It was good. Like it was. I've never been to St James's Park, and that's the first time I've been, and it was. The atmosphere was just incredible.
Oh, I looked it like.
It was just madness.
I got my mate
Madness.
to get us a t-shirt, like, so I can have a bit of something from it.
The merch was cool. Like they did everything. Even like the cups were branded. It was really nice. Everything was like.
I got the greetings from St James's Park on, like the
Yeah.
Springsteen style on. It's pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, quality. That was meant. Yeah, really, really good. But yeah, sorry, I gave you 2 answers.
That's
but
absolutely fine. Mine's recently changed, in case you're wondering.
Oh, what is
go on
it?
then.
I went to see Kiss the other week.
Oh,
and it
Oh,
was
yeah.
fucking
Ah,
amazing.
see, didn't people get like £2.50 tickets or something? I saw
Yes,
this.
for about an hour, Ticketmaster put tickets on sale for £2.75.
Were they struggling? Like, oh, is that
Yeah.
what? So did you do that? Did you?
No,
jump
no,
on?
we got like a buy one get one free thing like the week before that.
Class.
So
That's
now,
still good.
So on record, I am against the Golden Circle. I don't think it's fair, but we did get buy one get one free tickets for Golden Circle, and we're on the barrier. Scott, you can insert a video in here of Gene Simmons flying over, not Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley flying over me head.
Oh, I saw a video of that.
which was class.
Mental.
But that it was really, really good.
Really good.
So
Class.
How many times have you seen them now?
3 on the same farewell tour.
That's class.
That's been going on for 5
cool.
years.
Last
Well,
time
did
you see
they
it.
just do it and then keep coming back?
It's like Elton John, isn't it?
aye.
Well, what happened?
Oh,
was-
he's not very good now, though, is he? Bless him.
No, well, Kiss is arguably.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Really?
Well, it's a big production, and
That helps, doesn't it, when you
Aye,
go to
it's
see a
got
big
production
show?
value.
Yeah,
Like-
the band's incredible.
someone was telling me. Now, don't quote me, internet, if this is wrong, but someone was telling me that the pyro budget for the entire UK tour, this is just the UK tour, it was something like 200 grand.
I could believe that.
But when you watch it, you're like, fucking hell, there's a lot of pyro going on here. You know what I mean? So, but it was
Was
class.
it not really warm in there then?
Yes, I was sweating my tits. I can't imagine how they are with makeup on
I
and big
know.
boots and that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Because we went to see Paul McCartney.
Yeah,
I think they had one
in
pyro
Liverpool.
bit during
When was that?
Liver-
When did you see him?
2019, I want to
we
say.
were at uni at the time.
Yeah, it was when we were at uni in
Good.
Liverpool.
Oh yeah, it was great.
Oh, mint.
He's still got it like.
I haven't
Oh,
seen him. I'd love
yeah.
to see him. He's another one who's still got it. See, there's a lot of people who've still got it at such an older age.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Sting. I've heard Bruce Springsteen's definitely
Yeah,
still
I've
got it.
heard that
Definitely
as
still
well.
got it.
I was told someone about
Roger Daltrey as well.
Aston Villa.
Mm.
He's supposedly still got it as well. So,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we went to see
Class.
Paul.
3 hours non-stop.
Oh,
I think he had
that's the way it
one
should be done.
pyro during
It
Live
was
and
Live
Let
and Let Die, wasn't it? Aye, with
And
the
God,
band.
you could feel it.
I could feel it, Harry.
So warm. It's ridiculous.
Class.
I can't imagine what that was like. Just
Yeah.
Was it like throughout the show? Or was it
I'll
like
show you some
partic-
videos.
Aye, show
I'll
us
show you
videos.
some
Oh, I've got
videos
another
later
one now. Oh, no. Doesn't matter. I've already said 2, haven't I?
What,
Nick
no,
said
what
gigs.
was it?
Oh, I keep remembering now. Do you like Jacob Collier?
yes.
Went to see him at the Sage last year, and it was honestly one of the
Oh,
most
Talibu, that was.
Yeah.
mind-blowing things. Did you go?
No.
Oh my god! Like my girlfriend listens to him a lot, and I don't really listen to him. I've seen a few things, listened to a few songs, but listening to it, I feel like it's very sporadic and quite hard to find something to latch onto. So, but oh my god! I mean, it's the first time I've been to Sage 1 as well. I've been to Sage 2 a lot, but I've never been. That's an amazing room, innit? Sage 1.
Yeah.
But we managed to get a standing bit at the front somehow.
standing in there?
Yeah. So we got this little wristband. We came in. You're standing. You're not sat down. I was like, you are. And Jodie was like, you are. So we went into the standing bit, and there's about 100 people in the standing bit, and everyone else was sat down behind us. And he was just amazing, jumping between everything. Bass, playing bass.
The audience participation thing where you do
he did that to start with. Yeah, honestly, one of the most mind-blowing things I've seen live. I was just watching it. I was watching it, laughing my head off because I couldn't believe what was going on. I was like, I was just like, what he's just doing there, like laughing at Jodie. Jodie's like, what are you laughing at? I was like, this is just, I've never seen anything like this before.
Crazy,
He's a genius.
Crazy good.
And I think he's younger than me as well. It's so depressing. But yeah. It was incredible though. It was unbelievable. And like the whole band and the sound and the performance just plays everything.
Does he do the live looping thing on his
all
tours,
of it? Yeah.
Or is that just also he does that as well?
He does, honestly,
just for like TV.
Yeah, I think he doesn't do it that much. He did it on a couple of songs, but he did this vocoder thing where he just sat there on his own. All the lights dimmed down. It's just him on a vocoder, and he does this thing where I can't even describe it. He's playing along with what he's singing, and his vocals do like 5 or 6 harmonies around him.
But like Bon Iver, that, isn't it?
But it's better than Bon Iver. It's like Bon Iver, yeah. But it's like to watch that live, witness that live was just mad. It's like something you never forget. It was that good. Sorry, yeah, that was a bit of a long answer, but unbelievable gig.
Awesome. All right, if you could be on a lineup with 2 artists in history, dead or alive,
They are the only options.
who would it be? Got that nailed.
Haven't
now,
I?
like.
know.
I'd love to. I'm being really boring saying the same answers for everything, but John's got to be on there
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I love him. I love him so much. I'd love to meet him. Say don't meet your heroes, but I'd like to meet John.
I'd have to meet John.
Another one.
If John's listening,
John, if
on
you're
the
listening,
podcast.
please.
Yeah,
I love
can you
him.
imagine?
Just come over.
Will we even come down to London for you if that's easier?
I'll pay for your flights. And I'll try. Anyway, so John, I mean, I guess that's a bit of a stereotypical answer. And one more.
yeah.
So,
Dead or alive, they're going to be
so
dead.
I'll be headlining, yeah, is that right?
Up to
It's
you.
up to you. You can have.
So me and John are going to co-headline, right?
Okay.
Good
That's
idea.
good happen. Then we're going to have...
Is that when you switch from date to date when you're on tour? Yeah. You headline one, he headline
headline
the
one.
next.
I'll be doing this one though, John. Is that all right? I'll headline this one. Trying to think who would be an amazing support act. No, I'm joking. I don't know. It's a very tough question. I don't know. I'm trying to think of someone dead who I'd love to bring back for the gig. You know.
Yeah.
It's dead or alive, not dead and alive. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't have
I mean, I don't know.
Oh, we could start doing that. That would be a good idea.
someone dead and someone alive.
died, dead, and someone alive.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, sorry, you're waiting on another one. Don't know.
Fair enough.
That's
Don't know.
all right.
It's all right.
Trying to think of someone like a bit more like in like the, someone I listened to growing up as opposed to someone I listen to now. Like Led Zeppelin would be mint, wouldn't it?
There you
That
go.
would be cool.
That would be unreal. I mean, half of them are dead, right?
One of them is.
Sorry, one of them's dead. Sorry, I thought half of them were dead. But that would be incredible for them to open up for me as well. I mean,
Yeah.
that'd be
If you could have them in their prime.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like 70, 71.
Led Zeppelin open up.
Oh yeah. No one would expect it either.
Nah.
No chance. It'd be unbelievable. But I mean, my auntie who saw them, she was like saw them in the 70s and that, and they said that she was just like the best band I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Since ever.
So we're going Led Zeppelin,
Then me.
and then you and John Mayer.
Sorry, no, Led Zeppelin, then John, then me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's this going to take
This is like
place?
5 albums this is 50 years
That's
in
a
the future.
good point. We could
Where's
add that in.
this gig going to take place? What venue?
What's it called in America? That famous venue with the canyons around it.
Is it
and all
Red
that?
Rocks?
It'll be at Red Rocks.
Love Red Rocks.
Yeah, man. Have you seen John Mayer's show at Red Rocks?
I have, yes.
Incredible. I think he's on something, but it is one of the best gigs I've ever seen.
A stage. He's on a
He's on a
stage.
stage, yes.
He's on a stage, yeah.
Don't do stages, kids.
Don't go on them. Don't do it. But yeah,
Don't know, because artists don't like it.
I think that's one venue I'd love to. Any venue I'd love to go and play
Definitely.
at. It'd be Red Rocks.
It
I
would be
think.
quite
That
cool.
was your answer as well.
That could
Oh,
be
was
the
it?
next question, because we also have another
we
question.
do, yeah. Your dream venue to play.
Is it?
It's got to be there. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, trying to think of anywhere else. I mean, Old Trafford would be nice. That'd be
Oh,
cool.
you
They
see
do
it.
have, they do
Sorry,
have gigs
yeah.
there.
No. Yeah, Red Rocks. I think Red Rocks
Yeah,
would
it'd
be.
be cool.
It's
Great.
because it's outdoors. Won't it be unreal? Love it.
Aye.
All right. If you could hear a song again for the first time, what would it be?
It's a tough one, this.
It
Yeah.
is.
That's a great question. That
It
you
is a
know.
very good question. We thank Joe Tracy for that one.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
From one Joe.
From one Joe to another.
For the first time, I'm trying to think of a proper journey of a song that I'm just like, this is unbelievable. Like, not a song that's like 3 or 4 minutes, because it's,
Yeah.
that's a bit, trying trying to think of a song that's a good like
Genesis
6 or 7
song.
minutes. Like a good Pink,
Something's ready.
like a
21
Pink
minutes
Floyd
long.
song or something. But
It's 22 minutes of.
Someone said Bo Rap, and that was a good answer.
Who said that?
I can't remember who said that one.
Somebody said Bohemian Rhapsody, didn't they?
oh yeah, that'd be a good one.
Yeah.
That's like a journey, isn't it?
Yeah.
Of a song.
Yeah.
What was your answer?
Yeah. What was your
I
answer?
can't remember what mine was.
What was yours?
Mine was Tennessee Whiskey because I've heard it too many times, and I love
Oh,
the
you
so-
flipped it on that side,
yeah,
didn't
I
you?
love the song, but I've heard it too many times.
Yeah.
So I'd want to not hear it and then hear it again for the first time.
I'd say that about Vultures by John Mayer, but every time I listen to this, I'm just like, oh, this is so good.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not.
Yeah.
I'm not really bored of it though.
Something like Slow Dancing. I love the song, but
I'm sick of it.
But I have heard
or
it too many
like
times.
Gravity. I'm sick
Or
of
I-
that as
I
well.
don't listen to
Gravity
it.
maybe because
Gravity.
I've heard that a million times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, no, it's sticking to the same artist. Quite boring, but yeah, probably say that.
That's fine. That's
Yeah.
absolutely fine. All right. And finally, for music questions, what's your favorite album of all time?
John Mayer album.
Oh, I don't know.
Live
So
at the Nokia
hard.
Theatre.
Or can I change my other one? Ben Howard and The End of the Affair would be the one I would listen to for the
All right,
first
okay.
time. That's a
That
journey.
performance on Jules Holland, where he
Unbelievable.
sings into the guitar mic.
Yeah. Amazing, man. Yeah, that's the song I'd choose. Favourite album? It's really tricky because obviously I would say John, but I love Ben Howard's second album. I Forget Where We Were. That was one of my favourite albums. Ryan Adams' Prisoner used to be one of my favourite albums, but then I don't listen to him now, so I can't really say that.
Why don't you listen to Ryan Adams?
And I was because I like him, and I don't know much about
Some
what
stuff
happened.
came out about him and it's not good, so
I'll have to have a look at
it's
that.
all linked for Phoebe Bridgers. It's not very good, really.
Ah.
But you know, one of those things, you just hear something about an artist you love and then
Just
something bad
yeah.
comes out about them and then you can't really listen to them anymore. That's happened for me with him. And I would say Prisoner by Ryan Adams was definitely up there in like my top 3. And you know, if I listened to it now and I took all that away, I'd still enjoy the music.
Yeah.
But it's just because I've got that like affiliation of him being a bit of a, you know, so and
Yeah.
so. I don't want to listen to it as much. But I'll probably say Ben Howard. I Forget Where We Were.
Good answer. Good answer. All right. Some funny questions to end off with, and we're going to rattle through them because it's warm in here.
It is warm in
It's
here.
getting really warm.
All right. If you could be friends with a fictional character, who would it be?
A fictional character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't know.
Look what this one.
This is the best question.
It
I
is.
know.
I'm
I'm just
looking
it stumped me that. Best fictional character.
If you could be friends with a fictional character.
Dick Dastardly or something like that. I think off Wacky Races.
All
Is he
right,
Wacky
Oh, I
okay.
Races?
don't know that.
Oh, it'd be so fun to be friends with him.
Oh, yeah.
I reckon.
No, I don't know who you mean.
who
Oh,
you
do you know what I'm
I've
about?
not seen it, no.
Insert picture here.
Try and be Wacky Races.
Thanks, Doug.
Nah.
It's probably a
Wacky
thing. Well,
Races?
if you're younger than me, so it's probably something I watched when I was growing up.
It was a cartoon on Cartoon Network. How do I know and you guys don't?
Unbelievable
That's the
How
show.
old are you, Joe?
I'm 29.
Oh, you're 29?
Yeah.
Right.
See, we're just bands, you see.
I'm 23.
Yeah, see, there's a good
That's
6
why.
year
I'm
gap
only
there.
18. It's
Well, that's a bit of a weird answer, but I like Dick Dastardly. Mr. Bean would be great, wouldn't he?
Oh, Mr. Bean, yeah.
Mr. Bean would be
Yeah.
brilliant.
All
One
right.
of them. One of them.
Okay. If you get a tattoo today, what would you get?
I don't have any tattoos, so it's just I've never been really a tattoo guy. Are you a tattoo people?
nah.
No, I'd like them, but
I'd
I'd never.
like
I don't know what I would get. It's
Yeah.
something so meaningful that I
You're
would
going
put
to
it
have
on
to
my
decide.
body.
The artist's waiting.
Yeah, he's just out there.
Oh God, I don't know. It's funny, my mate, one of his tattoos he got, it's like in Arabic or something. And
Arabic or something.
well, it's in a different language. Sorry, yeah, I don't mean like offensive, but it's in a different language.
The fact
But
that he
got
doesn't know what it
He
says,
got
that's
it
what
when
the
he was
funny-
like 16. He doesn't know what it means.
Exactly.
now. So he asks him when he goes, "What does that mean?" He goes, "Oh, chips, cheese, doner, and garlic."
Was it when I was on holiday you got it done? That's usually how it's happened.
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I would get, to be honest.
John Mayer's
I love John
face.
John
Mayer.
Mayer's face on my bum or something. Yeah, why not?
Aye,
On my
why
left
not?
cheek.
Why
Rock
not?
and roll.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, man.
Excellent. All right. Favorite movie?
Oh, I'll tell you what, I watched a film last month and I've never felt like that after watching a film before. Interstellar, have you seen that?
Yes.
I've not seen it
It's
yet.
a great film.
Somebody
It's a
else-
long film, but it's a great film.
Honestly.
Somebody else talking about that.
Someone
else
has
was.
spoke about Interstellar.
I watched it and I
It's a
was just,
great
because
film.
it's Christopher Nolan,
I
Hans
like
Zimmer on
Christopher
the
Nolan,
Hans
I've
Zimmer
not
music,
seen it yet, no.
and I watched it afterwards and I was literally just, I just couldn't believe what I saw. I've never been so flabbergasted after watching a film. I just couldn't believe what I watched and I was just like, had like an impact on me. Usually I don't watch. Usually when I watch films, when I finish watching them, I'm just like, oh, that was good, and then I forget about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whereas
yeah.
I still remember how that made me feel after watching it. Interstellar, it was
Do you reckon
incredible.
the soundtrack has something to do with that as well?
Oh yeah, Hans
Yeah.
Zimmer's in
Well,
it,
he's
so
a
he's
genius, so-
unbelievable. But
I'd love
Matthew
to see him
McConaughey,
live.
like, I'm not his biggest fan, but he's really good in Interstellar. It's got some good people in it.
Right.
Anne Hathaway, Michael Caine. He plays the same
Yes.
character he always does, like the old Cockney guy. Yeah, Mr. Wine, that guy. Yeah. Dark Knight Rises and Dark Knight are up there as well for me.
Dark Knight
I love
trilogy
them.
is unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think Batman Begins is all right, but I love Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
They're up there as well for me. But Interstellar was unbelievable.
Awesome. Your favourite game? This could be board game, video game, game on your phone.
Yeah, I mean, I have started getting into video games again recently, and I don't know, favorite game of all time. I mean, I love FIFA growing up. That's boring. I loved Guitar Hero. Oh, I have to say Guitar Hero. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, yeah.
It sounds great in your
I went back
accent.
I went back 13
Hero.
years. I was like,
Guitar
oh, yeah, it's
Hero.
Guitar Hero.
Hero.
Thing is though, I've
It
been
sounds
much-
like one word when you say it. Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero. Well, thing is though, I used to enter competitions and that because I was really. Well, I reckon I'd be much better on actual guitar if I didn't play Guitar Hero so much. But like, it just got me into
Competitions
I
and
used to,
that.
you know,
Is it?
was there a Riley's round here, like a snooker club? Is that round here? Do you have any Riley's? Just like a snooker club.
Okay.
O'Reilly's, that's right.
So I used to enter there. Sorry, they used to have the Guitar Hero competitions, and they'd have people go in, and you have to hit a high score. I was like 16, walking in with like a big sock beanie on my head, long hair. I was a proper mosher. Walked in, and I'd just play whatever it was, Dragon Force or something, and I'd win every time. Well, I'd win, and I'd get like a free pool cue or something, and like
That's a good
20
story.
quid.
It is a good
But I used to
story.
enter like competitions online and stuff. I loved it.
I think that's a great answer.
It is,
That's
aye.
excellent. Right, and finally to end off with, what would you like the song to be for your first dance at your wedding, should you choose to get married?
Weird, because I was talking about this the other day.
Oh, well, you might have an answer. A lot of guests freeze at this point and go, I don't know.
Yes. Or
So-
do you mean the dance?
Doing the dance.
Anyone else says the two-step, I'm going to flip.
Well, I went to a wedding the other week, watching my mate get married, and it was When You Say Nothing at All by Ronan Keating. And
That's a
Good
great
song.
that was a
I
good
love
shout.
that song.
I used to play that at cover gigs and wedding gigs, and it goes down a storm. Can't beat a
Yeah,
bit of Ronan
yeah.
Keating.
Ironically, his girlfriend's called Storm. Or his wife's called Storm, I should say.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
really?
So it brings a whole new meaning to what you've just said.
Yeah, it does. Life is a roller coaster tune.
Nice,
Now
mate,
you
nice,
have.
nice
Yeah.
sidestep
Good
there.
segue.
Really
Nice.
good. Okay. I mean, I was saying this. I was like, I'd like Slow Dancing, but it's not really a happy song, is it? Slow Dancing in a Burning Room. But it's a very romantic song. But then we were chatting about maybe we should do a song and like learn a dance for it or something. But that's not actually picking a song. Slow Dancing, yeah, go on then. Slow Dancing in a Burning Room.
Why
It's a
not?
good song.
Why
Excellent.
not?
Joe, thank you very much, mate.
Yes.
Thank
This
you,
has
guys.
been excellent, entertaining,
It has
emotional.
been great.
Oh, thanks, guys. I've really enjoyed it. Thanks for having me. It's been an absolute pleasure.
No, you're very welcome. Thank you for coming on. Like I say, we're going to have a little snippet of Joe's original track at the end of the podcast, and the full version will be out tomorrow. But all that is left for me to say is thank you very much for watching and listening to the Lime Tree Sessions podcast with me, Jack
And it was
Milcrease,
good.
Scott Charlton.
and Joe Ramsey.
When I say there'll be a saving grace, you'll see me. We're not out of time. I need you to see that there's another way. You gotta believe me. And take it from me, take it from me.